Japan circular public restroom design illustration for maximum use of space. I miss when men would go to war and die. There was food rationing back then. You sure? Me. Slapping my older brother in the face with his own hand. Haha, stop hitting yourself. Why are you hitting yourself? Sister-in-law. Crying. Is this why you wanted an open casket? This is Harvey Boll, the creator of the smile. What does mean? My son just got this text from a girl, and he is 13. Should I be worried? I think her dinner and dessert were perhaps a bit too hot, and she got burnt. I hope she is okay. Tell your son to check in on her for me. My husband once received a message like this from a work friend, and he got very nervous and headed straight over to her place to help. He is such a kind man, and I bet your son is too. The difference between me and a mosquito is that I don't stop snacking when you slap me. Male nurse set off fire alarm to watch co-worker's breast bounce as she evacuated. Excuse me, what the duck? So today I met his father, and his father is my gynecologist. Dad sees her ace hole getting more and more dilated as the months go by, sheds tear. That's my boy. You can fill a pool with anything you want. Money, gold, coins, anything valuable really. But you must jump into it 10 meters, about 33 feet, and survive in order to keep what you filled it in with. What would you fill the pool up with? Champion racehorse semen. Married women don't be wanting to give their husbands no catty, but wanna fight me when I do. I was just at Burger King, and this dude was arguing with the gay cashier about his order, and for some reason the cashier said, "See, this is the reason all you straight men are ducking trash." And the dude said, "Wrong again butch, I like nut too." Whole time I'm in the corner like. I live in Syria, and this story gave me the strength to carry on. Thank you for sharing her story. Ate grilled cheese, fries, crepes and more, before hitting the Met Gala red carpet. Now that is bravery. You will have the power to heal others. You are a villain. I'm the American healthcare system. OMG. Female therapist arrested for having sex with patient and charging him $200 per session. Therapist, more like the rapist. Just donated $20 to an LBT group. I hope one day we can find the cure. See that bulk dude? No, not him. The other one. Day 8 of isolation. Beer frozen. Burned my food. And girlfriend pregnant. You just can't pull anything out in time. Can you? Cop. We got a call that you had a pot in your car. Me. Pulls out flower pot. Oh, you mean this? Cop. Laughing. My mistake. What are you growing? Me. We. So, my sister told me she wanted to look just like an actress she saw on the internet. Should I be worried? This man holds the record for having the widest tongue in the world. Trade offer. I received. Nothing haha. Don't worry about it. You received. A big wooden horse. Dear Badman. I came in your mask. Regards, Robin. Your death metal garbage sounds like music to sacrifice goats to. Glad you like it. It's truly awful. Can you turn it down please? You miss the point. If I turn it down, you'll hear the goats screaming. New AI can guess whether you're gay or straight from a photograph. An algorithm deduced the sexuality of people on a dating site with up to 91% accuracy, raising tricky ethical questions. You butches could never be on our level. This should count as a long distance relationship. Did your mom visit Bosnia in 2001? How old are you? I was born in 2001. November? Bro, are you a psychic? WTF, I was born on November 28th, 2001. I might be your dad now. What's the first thing you do after sex? Continue the autopsy whilst reminding myself that a moment of weakness doesn't make me a bad vet. How can you eat these precious creatures? Is this rhetorical? Or are you looking for recipes? My girl says I look like The Rock. What you all think? She meant the ones from Easter Island. Cool tree. Cool tree. You're stupid and I hate you. It's up to you to traumatize your child. My pals think living in Scotland is all beautiful, rolling hills and friendly patter, when in reality it's a junkie shouting you going for a shite hen at me because I'm carrying a 16-roll pack of toilet roll. When my earbuds disconnected the jam and everyone realizes I listen to hardcore photography instead of music. Are those instructions? Pound cake. Just ended a 3-year relationship SMH. Congratulations. It wasn't mine but thank you. No. I'm asking. How's slavery bad? The duck, do you want me to say? Slavery is bad because it's bad to force people to work for nothing while forcing them to stay in that situation. Why is this the hill you're dying on? The slaves were paid. They were fed and housed. They were given Christianity. Many bought their freedom and became harsh masters themselves. Their descendants live in the greatest nation on this side of heaven. There's a right orderly way to do things. Hunting licenses. Deer, birds, humans. See you dudes in the forest. I don't care if Pan is fake. Star Wars is fake. Lord of the Rings is fake. Jurassic Park is fake. And I came to all those too. I like going to Walmart for fun. It's the small things. Stan, what's your favorite thing to do in our stores? Steal. My neighbor got a paint gun from Harbor Freight and he's painting vehicles now. So if you need a custom paint job, he's very reasonable. What did you choose? Gay son or thought daughter? Either way I'm getting head. Never noticed how short Putin is. The person who reported this is as targeted grassman towards someone else. You're correct. We are targeting Putin. I can understand how hard it is to see that given his size. My man is so cute. Look at the selfie he just sent me. Your man just asked me if I'm okay. My wedding cake gone be inedible, and I'm not warning anyone. Killed another freaking Canadian soldier. How did they keep getting into my house? Stop. It occurs to me that people might not know that this is another name for a mayfly. I'm not being infiltrated by humans from Canada. Banning me from the store won't re-virgin all the olive oil. My local store manager. Friend. You can't possibly guess a wheel of fortune with no letters. Me. From our Vietnam trip, our guide popped out of the VC tunnel to jokingly scare the vets. Dad yelled at him for 10 minutes. When you see your wife's mother-in-law neck. The plant acts as the brain of the robot, determining how the machete swings, jabs, slices, and interacts in space. Living plant controls a machete through an industrial robot. Can you come out? Yeah, give me a minute. Ma'am, I'm gay. I know that's silly. Come out of the car. I'm gay. He who does not click the clip should not get to hit. Colossians chapter 1 verse 69. Amen. Fan Hub. Food that will make you come. Birmingham cop allowed to keep emotional support snail at police station to calm nerves. How to pick up bulk girls. Male rapist who identifies as female transfers to women's jail. Assault females. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Texas man forges wife's signature and divorces her without her knowing. My sister is pregnant. I can't wait to see if it may be an aunt or an uncle. That's not how it works. Texas mother warns parents not to let their children watch Hocus Pocus 2 over fears movie could cast spells on children and even open the gates of hell into family homes. Nobody has the balls to make an accurate Tarzan movie where he loses Bear Jean City by clapping gorilla cheeks either. Nah, gorilla would rip his nut off 100%. How tight can Gorilla Catty be? They don't call it Gorilla Griot for nothing. Lol, but what Pokemon could you do it with? Vaporeon. Lol, why? How do we tell him? I'm going to cast a spell on my nut. I got my nut out and I'm just stroking it, bro. I'm low-key a freak, bro. What the duck? I usually rub methamphetamine crystals under my foreskin to enhance the astral connection to a bammer. It multiplies the pleasure and allows me to use the drone strike spell or the Heisenberg hex. That way I can still fight Talibans while stroking my cook. Namaste. Missing woman mystery solved. A group of tourists spent hours Saturday night looking for a missing woman near Iceland's Eldgjá Canyon, only to find her among the search party. The group was traveling through Iceland on a tour bus and stopped near a volcanic canyon. Soon, there was word of missing passenger. The woman, who had changed clothes, didn't recognize the description of herself and joined in the search. But the search was called off at about 3 a.m. when it became clear the missing woman was, in fact, accounted for and searching for herself. Being kissed in your sleepies, like the purest form of love, unless you are home alone or in prison. Couple games. Write something that the other doesn't know. I'm sterile. You're going to be a daddy. Wacky wacky. Here come the tooth fairy. But my teeth still good. Why do you ride a horse like that? It's not a horse. It's a unicorn. So if the Big Bang happened 13.8 billion years, and matter cannot be created or destroyed, and all of our bodies are made of matter, that means that all of our bodies are 13.8 billion years old. So in conclusion, officer, yes, she was old enough. If that eat goth / witch chick suddenly gives you a chance this month, don't fall for it. It's sacrifice season. Trust me. No dad. No dad. No dad. A loving cop father. I've only tried a few simple spells myself, and they've all worked for me. For example, Clear's Throat, Avada Kedavra, directed by Chris Columbus. What that tongue do? Me. Extremely loud chiropractic cricking takes 14 years of pain away. I cricked my brother's neck and he didn't move. He was so relaxed he slept with his eyes open. If you think about it, Allah is the only true God. I mean, the whole universe started with an explosion. Dude, what the duck? Ordered this badge for my girlfriend, which was made from my proposal photo to her. Didn't quite go as expected. You have to watch part of the last game you've played. How ducked up are you? I mean, don't mind me. Just look at Overwatch then. Wait, Overwatch is a game. If you were in a car, would you know what accident to do? Hold up. Man in Nebraska orders pizza for his grandma in Florida to make sure she was alright after he couldn't reach her following Hurricane Matthew. Police and fire couldn't do it, but Papa John's got there in 30 minutes and put the cell phone to her ear. I hate it here. Men only want one thing and it's disgusting. Then wash it. Gasp. Wow. That was a urged shooting star. What did you wish for? Babe, I wish that one day I find my true love. Just saw a TikTok of a girl who's been dating her boyfriend for 6 years. They're both adopted and that's how they connected. They've done everything someone who's been dating for 6 years would do. She got them the 23andMe tests and found out her boyfriend of 6 years is her full brother. They both didn't find out they were adopted until they were teenagers, and when they met in high school, that's how they connected. They've both met each other's families. The whole 9 yards. They had zero idea until these tests. I cannot imagine how earth-shattering that would be. A German study concludes that staring at women's breasts for 10 minutes a day is better for your health than going to the gym. The cat definitely wrote the headline and subhead. Hero cat alerts owner to burning slow cooker in the middle of the night. Supposed guard dog, meanwhile, offered little help. Some homeless mother ducker just offered me a pair of white sunglasses if I ate his. You'll stay safe out here. Just caught a disgusting pervert on the bus watching photography over my shoulder. I remember I got into an argument on Reddit a while ago with a person over Italian food. It got to the point they were following me into other subs to grass me. I clicked on their profile to block them, and their most recent post was them drinking their own pass on r/pass. At that moment I realized I had spent so much pointless time arguing about the taste of food with someone who drinks their own pass as a hobby. This site is a shithole. That fuzzy feeling. There are two wolves inside you. You shouldn't have gone to the furry convention. Mixing diluted hydrochloric acid and chlorine creates mustard gas. Furby know what we are gonna do today. Been ducking this dude who is not cute LMAO, but he is cool to hang out with, and I be faking like I don't got me a little crush, but I do. I like his lil ugly ace. He shot 2 people. When you thought getting a vasectomy would prevent pregnancy, but it just changed the color of the baby. Thanks again for the ride home. I'm happy to help out a neighbor. Now you hold on for a minute so I can get something to say thanks. Hey, I didn't know you collected stamps. Ed? A random unattended 7-year-old at the park told me and my son that gay people are the devil and are going to hell. My son scoffed, but the boy said it was true because God said so. I told him parents made up God to make their kids do what they want. His eyes got so big. You've just ordered Pizza Hut and a 2 liters Mountain Dew. You've loaded up Skyrim on your PC. No school tomorrow. Your parents don't care if you stay up all night long. A perfect summer night. You are 39 years old. The year is 2022. This is why spacing is important. I think this is funny. State of emergency as nears Florida. Patient stated he has plants at home to take care of and don't have all ducking day to wait for stitches. Patient left without being seen by physician. My own human best milk cheese and my darling son chomping on a best cheese sandwich. Wife horrified after husband gets ugly to 2 of her snoring. Cookie Monster happily helped Ernie make a cake for his girlfriend until he noticed the number of candles on the cake. Hey at YouTube, maybe don't put ads before first aid vids. I don't have time to watch a Red Lobster ad when my grandma is choking on a fishbone. Sorry to hear about the trouble. YouTube Premium offers an ad-free experience when you watch videos. I was on a plane with a woman once and she got scared when she realized I was from Pakistan. I laughed so hard my grenades nearly fell out of my pocket. The local old folks home had a garage sale. I got this cool gravy boat for just 0.25 cents. Condo aren't biodegradable. If you care about the planet, have unprotected slegs. One condo is much less waste than the amount of waste a baby produces. A baby is biodegradable. Jamie Foxx was an amazing Electro. Even I being a recess. Look forward to his return to Spider-Man 3. Ever hear about an old couples who dies a few weeks apart because of how much they loved each other? That's what happened with Coolio and the Queen. The main character, SpongeBob, lives inside a giant pineapple. How do you think he acquired that house? Through jihad. I paid my daughter 20 rand for washing dishes, but now that she's sleeping I just stole it. She has to learn early that crime rate is high in this country. When SpongeBob shuts, do you think the poo is evenly distributed out of all the holes on his body, or does it come out of one designated butthole? Bride marries another man at wedding venue after groom fails to reach on time. Dude, what is your street name? Lil Marco. You live on a street called Lil Marco. Oh, you meant my address? Name something white people cook better than black people. Jewish. Biggest nut award goes to my stepdad. Why is everyone hating me? All I did was call my stepdad a nut. They had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. Just a reminder. Lift with your knees, not with your back. Is there any air fryer that can handle a family of 8? Take it easy, Jeffrey Dahmer. I recently smoked a point with an old friend I hadn't seen in years. Afterwards, he swallowed the roach. I was horrified until he explained that it gets you 10 times higher. Then I remembered 12 years ago when I told him that fact. As a joke, he's eaten over 1,000 roaches. Going to sit next to the richest looking middle-aged man on my flight and scroll through my needs for 3 hours straight. I know you believe you've seen the worst shoes ever, but no, you haven't. Why? At first I was like, okay, revolver heels are kinda weird, but you're being a little harsh. And then I saw the true horror of these shoes. My German Italian grandmother, when she finds out I'm dating an Asian girl. My German Italian grandmother, after she finds out my girlfriend is actually Asian Japanese.